As migrants on the infamous Caravan are planning to apply for asylum in the U.S., the validity of their claims comes into question, and One America's Kristian Rouz explains.
Following the bloody battles in Washington over the issue of illegal child arrivals and temporary protected status migrants, the U.S. immigration system is facing yet another mass migration challenge. Migrants of the Central American Caravan are ramping up an ever-increasing pressure on immigration infrastructure at the southern border, threatening to thwart President Trump's efforts to keep America safe.
We have to have borders, and we have to have them fast. And we need security, we need the wall, we're going to have it all. And again, that wall has started. We got 1.6 billion. We come up again on September 28th. And if we don't get border security, we'll have no choice. We'll close down the country because we need border security.
Migrants on the Caravan are seeking admission into the U.S., stating asylum as their ultimate goal. According to the U.S. immigration law, asylum is granted to people who are subject to persecution based on their race, nationality, religion, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. However, Caravan migrants themselves have cited poor economic conditions and rampant crime in their home countries as their motivation to join the Caravan.
We come with the purpose of seeking a better life for our children. Really, we are fleeing because we know the situation in our country is not within our reach.
No.
It's not going to stop. No. Because the countries are very dangerous. And also because of the presidents. And that's why a lot of people are migrating. Because there's no work.
Economic migration and fear of crime are not grounds for asylum eligibility, suggesting the migrants are seeking to take advantage of the U.S. immigration system. This poses another grave challenge, as the mounting backlog in asylum cases over the past 5 years has hindered the Department of Homeland Security's ability to timely process the cases of actual asylum seekers. The DHS recently moved to review new claims within 21 days of their receipt, but the move is threatening to exacerbate the backlog in older cases.
Many applicants had to wait 4 to 5 years to get an interview because of the number of applications pending. These changes mean that if you have already been waiting for an interview for asylum for over several years, you will likely need to be waiting several more years before you're scheduled for an interview.
Asylum claims of migrants that are a part of the Caravan are also challenged by a recent report from the US-funded think tank Freedom House. The report lists the majority of Central American countries, including Nicaragua and Honduras, as partly free, whereas El Salvador is listed as a free country. Meaning the threat of political persecution is insufficient to justify mass admissions of migrants from these countries into the US, compared with rife political repression in countries such as mainland China, Iran and Russia.
China continues to spread the worst features of its authoritarian system. Iranian people continue to suffer at the hands of their leaders. Finally, the Russian government continues to quash dissent in civil society.
Another disturbing aspect, the migrant caravan appears to be a thoroughly organized mass migration system. Dozens of immigration lawyers, both from the US and Mexico, are helping caravan migrants to prepare for their encounter with US immigration officials by providing advice and counseling services.
For us, we want to uphold the infrastructure of human rights law, as much as humanly possible.
They are informing us on what we have to do before surrendering ourselves. I think it's fine, because if we go without information, it will be worse. They are telling us what we have to do and what not to do.
It's not immediately clear who is sponsoring the costly immigration attorney services. However, there are powerful special interests on the US side of the border preying on the mass migration from Mexico and Central America. This might include machine politics, as such migrants are known to vote for a certain political party in the US, oftentimes without being allowed to vote. Additionally, mass migration provides cheap labor for manufacturing and services establishments in the US, as well as low-level personnel for numerous street gangs involved in illicit drug and weapons operations.
Watch how sad and terrible it is, including for those people, because they come up and the crime that they inflict on themselves and that others inflict on them.
These developments are suggesting mass migration is posing a multidimensional challenge to the US legal system, while its near-term effects pose a major impediment to the work of law enforcement. Additionally, the planned mass applications for asylum are threatening to not only dismantle the integrity and efficiency of the asylum process, but its mounting backlogs are also hampering America's mission to protect freedom in the world. Kristian Rouz, One American News.
We can use your help.
Call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call today.